Morning in the mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy, and I've told you many times I love the part of this job where I get to interview my friends. And that is exactly what's happening today as we welcome Azsha White. Hi, Azsha. Good to see you.
Hey, Frank. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, we met because of the Knox Asian Festival, I guess this past year, because you and I traded off on the hosting duties on the different stages.
Yes.
And you also became a spokesperson, so you were out there doing all the TV interviews and different things for that. And I thought, wow, you really have got something going on there. And you said to me, well, by coincidence, I'm pursuing a career as a voiceover artist and event host and personality. So here you are to tell me about this. You've made several leaps and bounds since we last spoke in August.
I did. So, like you said, Frank, when we last spoke, I just had the thought that I wanted to go into this field. I definitely didn't study it in college. It's more of a hobby that I kind of grew up with, and everybody was always like, oh, you're good at speaking, maybe you should try this, but I never knew how to get into it.
Well, you'd be surprised. I mean, people told me that all my whole life too. I'm like, I'm just talking, it's not that hard, but you realize after a while that not everybody does it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some people just aren't as comfortable, climbing up on stage and doing that whole shebang.
Oh, wait, there's an open mic? Let me get to it.
I know, right? Let me go up there. Please, let the lights shine.
Yeah, you and I have that in common.
We do. So I have actually finally launched my business. It is Azsha White Productions, LLC. And right back here you can see that I have a website to show you what my services are. But mainly what I'm wanting to do is be a voiceover artist. And the crazy thing is I think people hear voiceover work all day, every day, but when you tell them about it, they don't know what it is.
Right, because you realize that you encounter it everywhere you go.
Absolutely.
You hear an announcer telling you something, whether it's on television or radio, which is what we automatically think of, but when you're on the telephone and there's a message on hold, when you walk into one of the many attractions in the Great Smoky Mountain region and there's a voice over the speaker telling you what's coming up.
Exactly.
That could be you.
That could be me. So dream is to read books, just like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would love that so much. But the services that I am offering right now...
So you're talking about audiobooks, obviously.
Audiobooks, yes.
I mean, everyone wants to just sit around and read. But you mean read out loud into a microphone.
Yes, I mean read out loud into a microphone. Thank you for making that clarification. Yes, I want to bring your stories to life.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But some other things that people may not think about, like you said, is the voice telephone, voice on the telephone.
Yeah, the voicemail system, or really it's the menu, the menu tree when you first reach a business.
Fun fact, if you call salsaritas around here, that's me.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Do you do Spanish?
I do not. If you give me a Spanish script, I might be able to, crash my way through, but I don't think.
I know what you're talking about, though, because in many instances I'm asked to pronounce Spanish, French, Latin, or something else, but you just practice, you just look at it, and you learn it, and you do it.
No, and that's what you have to do. So voiceover work is not simply just reading into the microphone or speaking into the microphone. There's a lot of practice involved.
Yeah.
So, for example, I don't have a deep voice, Frank.
What?
I know.
What?
I know. So I find that I have to do exercises now, like humming exercises, just to get that lower vocal range.
Yes. Well, I also love doing tongue twisters as a way of warming up before a show, when I have to be very specific.
Right.
And hit the exact enunciation and trailing consonants and all of those things. So you got to work on things like, unique New York or red leather, yellow leather, things like that.
Yeah, all of those. Those are really difficult.
Yeah.
But if you're in the Knoxville community today, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, anywhere in that area, anytime you need a voice for your phone, commercial, radio.
I think a face too. I think you'd be all right. I could see you doing a TV commercial.
Yeah, a face too. I don't mind TV commercials. If you do want to see my face, though, and also Frank's, of course you can just go to the Asian Festival that we host.
Yeah.
I host a couple events.
That's really cool. And our pictures are on the website and the Facebook page for the Knox Asian Festival.
They absolutely are.
Excellent.
What a fun event.
All right. Well, Azsha White, I know you're going to be a big star, so I'm glad I got you here at the beginning, because this is one of those things where I'll have to show people and say, no, I really did know her before. And you'll be able to say the same thing. You say, no, I've heard of her. I've seen her before.
Hopefully.
Well, let's spell AzshaWhite.com for the purposes of you who want to look her up.
Yes, so it is not Asia like the continent, you guys. It's Azsha, A-Z-S-H-A.
So Azsha.
Yes, Azsha. As Starbucks once spelled Azash.
Azsha White at AzshaWhite.com.
Absolutely.
Voiceovers and events. You're a star.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. You want to take us out? You can say you're watching Morning in the Mountains. More of the show after this.
Yeah, you're watching Morning in the Mountains. More after this.